Why should Manchester United keep Sofyan Amrabat for the next season? Welcome to Mufc Realist TV. Of course, this is Mick Ruby, and in this video, I'm going to give you my 7 reasons why Manchester United should make Sofyan Amrabat a permanent transfer for the next season. Please, before we continue, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, like, because it's good for the algorithm, and hit that notification button so you never miss a video. So let's get right into it. Well, Amrabat, according to my opinion, is a very talented midfielder. He joined Manchester United from Fiorentina on a seasonal loan at the very end of the transfer window. It cost Manchester United a 10 million euros loan fee, but there's a crux in it. There's an option to make this deal permanent, which will cost United approximately 20 million euros. Knowing that we are currently rebolstering the squad, the FFP, the financial restrictions, Amrabat is a very cheap deal. Now, it's arguable to say that he was brought in to play that rotational CDM role for Casemiro, but the injuries for Casemiro hasn't really given Amrabat the fair crack of the whip. However, the last 2 cameos has demonstrated when he starts as a CDM, as a number 6, he offered far more stability to the team, and we're gonna dive into that. So let me know at the end of the story why you think he should stay or why you should think that he shouldn't stay. Let's get right into it.
No! God, please, no! No! What?
Okay, let's start with number 1, which I call versatility. Amrabat brings versatility to the squad, in my humble opinion. He's capable of playing multiple positions with proficiency. Whether deployed as a defensive midfielder, left back, or box-to-box presence, or even more advanced role, he's adaptable and adds depth to the team and offers tactical flexibility for whoever the manager is next season, either it's Ten Hag or somebody else.
No! God, please, no! No! What?
Number 2, defensive stability. United has experienced defensive vulnerabilities in the recent seasons, and since the arrival of Amrabat, his presence whenever he's played adds layers of defensive stability, offering protection for the backline. We know how the backline has been looking. We had so many injuries, but whenever he's been in, he's been shielding that backline. With his excellent positioning, his tackling ability, and reading of the game. Of course, he's coming in a little bit rusty, but with a run of games, week in, week out, that will improve. You know, his defensive contributions can help solidify that midfield, protecting the back four, and at the same time, initiating counterattacks. We've seen that he's got it in his locker room, and in terms of his defensive stability, just look at the Newcastle game yesterday when he was exposed. There was 3 Newcastle players bombing forward, and Amrabat was there alone, and he managed still to sprint and cover a brilliant block from no other than Alexander Isak. Wow.
No! God, please, no! No! What?
Number 3 is something that I am a big advocate, and that is midfield control. That Manchester United this season has been far too open in that midfield. The gap, the stretch between the attack and the defense has been an open, gaping hole. In the fast-paced nature of the modern football and the Premier League, control of the midfield is paramount. Amrabat's composure on the ball, intelligent distribution, and ability to dictate the tempo of the game makes him a valuable asset, in particularly midfield battles. His presence allows United to control possession, dictate the play, and transition smoothly between defense and attack. Furthermore, Amrabat's physicality is something that United really need. A hard worker, somebody that can take defensive yellow cards or sometimes even red cards. But that physicality in the midfield, the destroyer, is something that United has been lacking and need. Of course, you've been deploying Scott McTominay there, which is a tall stature, but he's not as good on the ball as Sofyan Amrabat is, and tenacious. So this is my number 3.
No! God, please, no! No!
And number 4, it's work ethic and cultural determination, which is very, very important within the squad in the team. And there's something that Manchester United has been lacking, in my opinion. Beyond his technical attributes, Amrabat's work ethic and determination on the field sets him apart. I remember in the interview when Sky Sports were interviewing when we signed him, they asked him, talk to me about your playing style. And he said, basically, I don't like to talk about my playing style. I'll let the performance and players and fans judge what I do on the pitch. But she also said, what do you do when you're not playing football? And he said, honest to God, I'm a professional footballer. I eat, sleep, drink, watch, of course, not alcohol because he's Muslim, of course. It's got nothing to do with that. But I make sure that I am always available for selection and I always do the best. Ten Hag taught me that football is a way of life and it's a very short career, so I'm here to help the team. So that is absolutely professionalism. You know, he's very known for his relentless and pressing, his tenacity in challenges and willingness to track back and support defense. That makes him a very, very good team player. These qualities not only inspire the teammates but also embody the spirit of ethos of Manchester United. From a culture perspective, yes, he's a good fit.
No! God, please, no! No!
And number 5, price, determination, 100%. You know that United are looking to sign players in the age bracket of 26, 27 years old. I mean, he's 27 and he's got many years ahead of him. He's cheap in wages, doesn't cost a lot if you're comparing to Casemiro, who's got a yearly wage on about 18 million and 2 years left on his contract. We know that Ineos is trying to offload players on a high wage, and probably Casemiro, whose leg's been gone, is probably going to Saudi for a fee and eliminate that burden of a wage bill. So Amrabat for a 20 million euros and the seniority and 27 years old needs to stay.
No! God, please, no! No!
Now, potential growth is the number 6 for me. At just age of 27, Amrabat's best years is ahead of him. His potential growth for improvement presents an exciting prospect for United. Just give him a couple of run of games and he will stabilize himself in the team. If you join any organization, if you've been kept on the bench and not being given a chance, Amrabat has proven that once he's been given the chance, he steps up and takes control. He's a leader, 100%. With the right guidance and opportunities, he can develop into a key figure for the club, both on the pitch and off the pitch, contributing to long-term success in what Manchester United need for many years to come. So for me, potential growth is 100% there, and it fits the mentality and ethos what Ineos wants to do.
No! God, please, no! No!
And finally, number 7 is my conclusion, is the overall change management. As you've seen, I've changed my t-shirt. United needs to turn the page and build a new squad. So, Sofyan Amrabat, according to my opinion, his importance for Manchester United extends far beyond his skills on the field. Retaining him is just not about bolstering the squad. It's about preserving the cultural elements of the team, identity and aspirations for the future success. Now, as a cheap option, we know that Manchester United are constrained by FFPs. We are looking to offload a lot of players on high wage bills. Sofyan Amrabat on that weekly wage and the price that Manchester United could negotiate with Fiorentina, who, by the way, have already found a replacement. Certain they can take that negotiations for 20 million and cut it down to 12. It's easy, it's possible. But in sports, it's all about that every player counts, and Manchester United needs squad depth. Amrabat's contributions could make him a very indispensable asset for Manchester United's present and the future, either if it's as a squad date coming off the bench or as a starter in certain positions. Now we need a more experienced player in the age bracket of 27, a leader on the pitch. So if you're going to get rid of Casemiro, Christian Eriksen, you're missing that presence. You're missing that leadership. You need that experience. So definitely you could trigger that deal, according to my opinion, and get somebody else for covering as well. So this is my initial thought. This has been my 7 points take on it, but I want to hear from you. What do you think? Should Manchester United keep Sofyan Amrabat and trigger that, option to buy from Fiorentina? Let me know in the comment section below. This has been Mick Ruby with my 7 takes on why Manchester United should keep Sofyan Amrabat. Please don't forget that. Hit that like button because it's good for the algorithm. Subscribe if you're new. And also, we should see you to the next video. Stay tuned and glory, glory, Manchester United. Bye for now. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.